Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss about a term which most of you might not have heard but might have experienced similar situation. And the term is juice jacking. You must be wondering what it is actually about. Is it related to juice? No. This term has some dark and evil aspect, or we can say it is a clear invasion of privacy. It is actually related to cyber attack and hacking. How many of us can imagine life without electronic gadgets? It seems impossible, isn't it? We have vast range of gadgets which have become a part of our daily life. How many of such gadgets can you name? Laptops, iPads, mobiles, camera, Kindle, etc., etc. Like we human need some energy to sustain, similarly these gadgets need charging battery. At home, it is very convenient. But what about while we are traveling? At places like airports, railway stations, bus stops, etc., even when hanging out at some restaurant or marketplaces. What do you do when your battery goes off? We generally use charging booths which are provided at these places. And that's when the story of juice jacking begins.
So friends, what juice jacking actually is? It is basically a cyber attack that involves a charging port which may double up as a data connection, typically over a USB cable. So you never know that behind the charging port there might be a man sitting and installing some malware or copying sensitive data from your smartphone, tablet or any other computer device to his own. So in short, all your personal data involving photos, internet banking details, passwords, confidential documents, emails, contacts, etc. might be on a very high risk. Also, with the advent of technology, we may have so many apps which allow us to do online shopping, funds transfer, bill payments, etc. for our convenience. But these also have our account related information. For example, the credit card, debit card, etc. Due to the rise of such cases, lately in India, even the State Bank of India has issued a public warning for the customers to be vigilant and safe. Similarly, there have been such cases cited around the world, for example, the Los Angeles. To avoid this breach of critical information, one should avoid using the USB cable for charging at such public charging units installed at various locations. These are basically the soft targets for hackers, as they are often kept unguarded and without any surveillance. Even while using them, go behind the charging station once and check the power source of the USB ports. Now, let us see how can we avoid being a victim to such conditions. Firstly, and most importantly, always use your own charging adapter and cable for charging the device. And be sure to plug it into the electricity wall socket and not the USB socket on the wall. Secondly, always switch off or lock your device if you are charging at some public place like airport, etc. If it is really important to keep the phone on, then avoid accessing any sensitive information while the device is on charging. Thirdly, for emergency situation, buy and carry a certified power bank with enough capacity to take care of your device's emergency power backup needs. Next safety measure is something that you must have always experienced. That is, you must have seen some Android devices commonly prompting the user before allowing the device to be mounted as a hard drive when plugged in over USB. Choose wisely amongst the options, that is, use for charging only, use for file transfer, etc. as per the requirement. And lastly, if you are a frequent traveler, you should use a USB blocker. It is a small device that blocks the data connection on the USB cable by blocking its data pins. So friends, this is all about juice jacking. Let's spread this word around and stop people from falling prey to this deadly fraud.
So my dear friends, always stay alert. And if you found this video informative, please like, subscribe and share our channel Freebies. Thank you so much.